everybody's pretty skeptical about us buying a home. You know, mainly because we're pretty young, and it was our first time purchasing a home, and we were looking in the Dickinson area, and you know, everybody was like, watch out for the bayou. You know, do not buy a house on the bayou or near the bayou. And when we found this house, the bayou is nearby, but I felt like we were a good distance away from Dickinson Bayou, to where if we ever did have a heavy rainfall or anything like that, you know, we would be okay. It blew my mind to see 3 feet of water come up into the house within just a few hours. She was 8 months pregnant at the time, and Christopher was 4, and you know, we stayed here at the house, and we tried to prepare as best as we could, and I decided to stay up and watch the storm. And so I just sat in the garage and watched the storm, and within 30 minutes to an hour, I went from seeing the street to the street going completely underwater to seeing water just come up about halfway up my driveway, and then just like that it started coming into the garage, and we gotta prepare for the worst. You know, we gotta get ready for water to be in the house, and we just decided to take shelter in our attic. We stayed up there for about 12 hours, and we just watched the water level just rise and rise.
Being pregnant while the water started coming to the house, it was really hard because I couldn't get as much stuff up off the floor as I wanted to. You know, you can only lift so much, and it was coming in really fast, and we could only get so much stuff off the floor, and then at some point you have to go up in the attic. You can't stay down there, so.
Social media has actually been extremely helpful, surprisingly, in this this whole ordeal with Hurricane Harvey. I remember posts on Facebook on like Harvey relief groups on Facebook, and I just kept seeing 4B response and 8 days of hope, just, you know, that there were just volunteers from all over the country, people that just want to help get people back on their feet and get their homes livable once again.
We are coating drywall, so we're doing the second coat. This homeowner actually has it coated, but we're going to actually go over it with another coat and just give it a little extra in places that it's needed. And actually going to do a little bit of taping in some of the corners.
8 Days of Hope, they're gonna finish taping and floating some of the parts we haven't. They're gonna paint our walls, texture our walls. They're gonna lay down our floors. Okay. They're gonna put up doors for us.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We're just beyond grateful for the help that we're gonna receive, and
I'm so thankful. Our lives are so stressful right now with me working, the house, the new baby. It just seems like rebuilding our house is at the end of our priorities on top of everything else we're doing. And I'm just so grateful to be able to walk around my house without my shoes on because there's not sheetrock dust everywhere. I'm excited for my kids to be able to play on the rug in the front room while I cook dinner. I'm excited to have my son not sleep in my bed with me. I'm just really grateful, and I'm so thankful for everybody that's helping.